The corporate bro code, the only code you'll ever need.
Why are tech companies investing billions of dollars in office infrastructure? I think they want you to be spending like 3 hours on office commute so that you can reach your desk safely. So seriously think about this. If you have spent this entire week traveling to office, you would have encountered the complete dust, the pollution, and all those delivery guys like driving in the opposite direction, all those auto rickshaws cutting you through. With all these things, do you think like you are just paying the road tax? I don't think so. You are paying a tax with your own physical and mental well-being. Oh, I understand that the companies give us the free cabs. See, in Bangalore, it just doesn't matter which shift you work for. I mean, you work for like a 9 o'clock shift in the morning, or like 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock. It's going to be the exact similar bumper to bumper traffic. Only thing, now you can see online influencers, pretty much like the global influencers, talking about like the productivity hacks or the time management. But honestly, let's think about that for a second. The people who are advising live in cities where they have like perfect roads and then like literally a very less traffic compared to India. But let's come back to India. I mean, we have to take care of the potholes, we have to take care of the dust, all those delivery guys that I talked about, and then we have the auto guys. So ultimately, they just kind of give us the stress, which increases our cortisol levels. I mean, before we talk about our brain chemistry, we will talk about what this commute does to our physical appearance. In Bangalore, it doesn't really matter whether you are riding like a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler. The amount of stress that you go through would be same pretty much from a different perspective. Whenever I'm riding my two-wheeler, I'm really seeing the roads are really bad, that the entire dust kind of like doesn't settle on the ground, but it just kind of rises. So ultimately, if you're not having your visor completely covered with your helmet, your face is going to turn like completely brown with all the dust. And if I grind my teeth like this, I'll be able to like feel that sand grinding in my face. So the second problem is it's more funnier than you think it is, but ultimately you just think like you are going to save your face by wearing a mask. But believe me, it's good from a certain perspective, like you are going to save a lot of dust getting in, but ultimately on a sunny day you are going to be having a sun tan on your face. So ultimately you are just going to see like a line right here or here, and then it's going to make your face look so funny. So okay, but now if you think like you are riding a car, I mean, believe me, it's as equally bad as it is like riding a two-wheeler. See, some of my friends I have seen like have complained about their legs kind of paining, that to the primarily the left leg. The reason is they have to keep on pressing the clutch and then changing the gears because they ride a manual car. Lucky for me, I ride an automatic car, so I don't have the problem. But still, just keep pressing the accelerator and the brake stresses my right leg. Now think about all the cab drivers and all the people who are riding the manual cars. It's going to be a pain for them on the left leg as well as the right leg. So think about the kind of physical stress they have to go through before even they reach office. Let's talk about the whole four-wheeler gap closing reflex. See, in India, that too primarily in Bangalore, if you think like I'm going to be maintaining that 1 car distance between my car and the car before you, then God help you travel through the roads. Because ultimately, if you're going to leave that much of a gap, you're going to see like an auto, most probably like 3 or 4 different two-wheelers, and pretty much a pedestrian trying to force their way through the gaps and then cross the road. So it's going to be mentally exhausting, and you always need to be very alert and not leave any gaps because it's a true bumper to bumper traffic we are talking. By the time you park your car in the parking lot, your back is stiff, your body is tired, your face is pretty much fried if you are riding a two-wheeler, and then ultimately your shoulders, your neck, pretty much like, I mean, you can think about all the physical stress your body has gone through to reach office, and then you have not even opened your laptop yet. We will talk about the mental burnout here. See, every time you are seeing like an auto rickshaw like cut you off without an indicator and you just have to slam your brakes, it's going to trigger your adrenaline, which is going to increase your cortisol levels. Sustained increase of the cortisol levels is going to increase your mental stress. It's going to increase your heart rate. It's going to stiffen your shoulders, pretty much your neck area, everything. And you are going to be feeling so burnt out. You battle the gridlock to kind of like increase the team's energy. How? You travel through all the traffic, increase your stress, reach office tired with the bare minimum motivation, and then what do? You start attending calls. What happens in the calls? You think like people in the same location get into a meeting room and then talk? I don't think it happens. It's still going to be a virtual call. So it's going to be like this. You're going to sit in your laptop or your computer, wear your headphones, attend the calls in like Teams or Zoom, whatever the app that your company has. And now you're going to be talking to a neighbor who is sitting right next to you on the right or your left. Now think about the situation. I told you about the office ad trend. So here's what's happening. People on the Western countries are complaining that they are applying like all proper makeup, they are getting their hair done, everything, and they are reaching office. And right around like 2 or 3 hours down the line, they see that their face is kind of like getting pale, the flakes are coming out, like the skin is becoming dry, and they are complaining that it's a very big problem and they are trending online as an office ad. Now think about the same situation in India. We are going through all the dust, as I told you, and pretty much the pollution, all the smoke, everything that we are handling on a daily basis. So it's a much worse condition here than what people are exaggerating online. Ultimate punchline: the stakeholders who we talk to are either located in like UK or US. And now think about the same situation in India. I mean, as any parent will tell you, if you're caught up in a traffic jam while returning back home, ultimately, let's say the monsoon starts, the rain starts pouring, your thoughts will not be going towards the project work. Your thoughts will be going towards, oh my God, is my child doing all right? Oh, the daycare person is going to leave, so I need to reach home. So you are going to be in an anxious state. So the three non-negotiable compromises the leaderships have to think about. Creating a hub kind of a situation where you create different hubs in the cities where the employees can swipe their cards, work from those locations, which will be like 5 kilometers in radius, so that they can get back to their home faster and they can save like literally 3 to 4 hours on their daily commutes. The second thing is, let's say if that's not possible, the next option would be like whenever an employee is traveling from a distant location and they are logging into their laptops, then that time should be counted towards the working hours rather than being considered as a non office hours. The reason being, I mean, they are still spending time from their life into logging into their system, so that hours should be counted. The third thing is a radius based policy where if let's say an employee is working from a completely remote location which is like more than 30 kilometers from the office location, then ultimately there should be an option where they have a flexibility to work from office on any particular day where they have like high synergy meetings with the team members. But in all other cases, they should be given the flexibility to work from home. And when the companies are doing their best in providing us with cabs and office transport to make our commute better, we as team members also need to kind of have certain strategies on how we can handle our daily commutes. So when you are traveling, just don't think about the work, rather have some kind of headphones, listen to some calming music or sound that will relax your brain. Into your laptops, the reason because when you are looking into your laptop in a moving vehicle, you are going to strain your eyes, and ultimately what that will create is a mental fatigue. So when you reach office, you are going to feel tired. If you are reaching office tired, feeling tired, just wash your face with cold water. That will wake you up. When you're stuck in traffic, I would say like, I mean, don't get stressed, get honking, and then like try to increase your cortisol levels, because that's going to increase your mental fatigue. Instead, if you can, if you are in car, try to do some relaxations like stretching exercises, possibly for your neck and shoulders, because they are going to be so tight. If you're riding your two-wheeler, pretty much the same things can help you. But at the end of the day, you just need to realize that no matter how much you honk or do anything, you are not going to move fast. So try to come to that understanding. Breathe slow, take it easy. That will bring your cortisol levels low and then your stress levels low. As we finish this topic, I want to remind you of a very important role of a corporate life. Your health and your time are your own property. We cannot let the exhaustion of the commute like ruin our personal lives when we get back home. Ultimately, when we get back home, we just need to kind of like calm down, and then like we need to start enjoying our family time. So if you have kids, ultimately they are the main stress busters. Try to spend time with them, have like a nice meal with the family. If you are interested in reading books, do it. Try to tone down on your digital exposure, like rather than, remember, your job is a marathon, not like a one-day sprint, and you need to take care of the runner. So ultimately try to wear your masks, protect yourself from the pollution, and then take care of your health. At the end of the day, we are all together in this, traveling through the same crowded roads. So we just need to ensure like we are traveling safe and we are taking care of each other. I'm going to be creating videos in the upcoming weeks which will help you with like doing physical stretches of your neck or your shoulder or your back or your legs, whichever body part that you want to relax after a hard day of work. All right, guys, this is Orvin. This is the Corporate Bro Code, and see you in the next one.
The corporate bro code. code you'll